The first Kyokushin World Championship among men and women in weight categories in Bulgaria was full of emotional encounters and spectacular fights. 297 competitors from 52 countries gathered on the tatamus in Arena Armets Hall in Sofia for the Kyokushin World Championship, the strongest karate style. The entire world karate elite came in Bulgaria to make this event even more magnificent. The competition was fierce. Not only the strongest competitors gathered in Bulgaria, the competition gave equal chances for the less prepared fighters too. Some were better trained, others were in poor shape, but the most important was the karate spirit among all. 22 competitors presented Bulgaria in the World Championship. Under drum beats and standing ovations, they did their best to defend the honor of Kyokushin karate in Bulgaria. More than once, the audience in Arena Armets stood up clapping and cheering loudly the mastership of the fighters from the Bulgarian national team. Even after a lost fight, the Bulgarian fighters followed fully the karate spirit, trying to correct the mistakes as soon as possible and get back again on the way up.
Everyone wants to do their best, everyone wants to show the best he can, to do whatever it takes to win this championship. This is the first such important event for the Bulgarian team. We have many young competitors and they want to prove themselves. They are very well prepared. Several coaches supported the team training for this competition. We used to have a special coach for the strength training. We did it very professionally. In my opinion, the national team have never had training season like this one before. My guess is that this process raised tremendously the level of all competitors. Each one of them, they are different now. They've got on a higher level. For me, they are prepared, but you can always do better. Always, before a major competition, you know, I could do better. But they're well prepared, well trained, they're in good shape, very good. My advice is switch off, ignore, don't think about what judges will decide. They must go there and do their best. And the result, they shouldn't think about that. They must go there and show the best they can. The competition, I assume they're also very well prepared. It won't be easy, that's clear. World Championships are not supposed to be easy. Favorites? The Russians, of course. They're the strongest team. This is what I think. The Japanese too. The Russians are physically better prepared, of course, and have good technique. And the Japanese have both technique and tactics. They fight with great tactics. The other nationalities also have got very strong fighters, well prepared. There are a few, but they're good. The Spanish have some extraordinary fighters. You can get anything today. You have to be tremendously concentrated and ready when you go on the tatami. You should never underestimate your opponent. Bulgaria is among the favorites and they will consider us very carefully. And of course we have our audience. The people in the hall will help. I'm counting on them to motivate our fighters. They have to compete before their family and friends. They will be more motivated.
На близките си, на приятелите си, смятам, че това нещо ще даде допълнителна мотивация.
Това е татами на Баку. Kukure Yuji, Japan. After that, please prepare. Hugh Scott, United States. Leon Todd, Ketil, Norway. След това да се готвят Хао Скот, Съединени американски щати и Леон Тод Кетъл, Норвегия.
Победител Stiliyan Petrov, Bulgaria. The winner is Stiliyan Petrov from Bulgaria.
Да се готвят Грин Белкимас Белгия, Галато Смит Кристиан Дани. After that, prepare Montatamin 2, men, minus 85 kilogram. Сикорский Дмитрий, Беларус.
Победител Stiliyan Petrov, Bulgaria.
The boys' technique is very strong, they're in great shape. Most of them don't have enough international experience, however, they're the best fighters in Bulgaria. They're the best competitors in this country.
Въпреки това, това е най-доброто в България. Те са най-добрите бойци в България.
We keep telling them that they are the best. They have the strength and they have everything they need to compete with the best in the world.
Всичко необходимо за да състезават с най-добрите в света. А щом са стигнали до тук,
They are here now at this championship. Some of them are European champions, some among cadets and some among men. They have titles and medals, they have all qualities to contest for the title of the world champion.
шампионските титли. Боя не е само сила.
The fight is not only about strength, it is also about technical preparedness and thought. I keep telling them that they need to be creative in fight. You can plan one thing, but the fight may go wrong for you. You have to be able to adapt very quickly to your opponent's style.
Трябва много бързо да успееш да се нагласиш към противника, към играта на противника.
One has to be fighting with imagination. This is what I'm trying to teach them.
Се опитвам да ги науча. И мисля, че това е много
For me, this is one of the conditions for victory. To be able to adjust in due time to the way the other is fighting, to discover his weakness and use it.
Българския отбор не един път се
The Bulgarian national team has won international tournaments more than once, so they know as well. I bet they're scared.
Момчетата са съвестни.
The boys are honest. They stick to their regime. They know very well they need the concentration. They need to be stern in order to go prepared 100%. I'm not worried for them.
Да излязат на 100% готови. Нямам притеснения по отношение на отбора. Има тук-там дребни контузии.
Some are slightly injured, but nothing serious.
Не е нещо сериозно. Най-сигурен се чувствам в желанието им за бой.
I'm absolutely convinced that they will all wish to fight. This makes me optimistic and gives me peace, because I see their desire. That's essential.
Това е основното. Това е основното. Има желание
They need to be champions.
да стават шампиони. Концентрацията е ключът към успех.
Concentration, this is the key to success. One cannot start a single combat in the same time thinking about who is watching and how one looks.
Какво ще кажат после за мене и така нататък, как изглеждам. Това са неща.
These are things to be eliminated. This is what one should not think about.
Извън съзнанието. Това е индивидуален спорт
This is an individualistic sport and there should be individual approach towards every single competitor.
Ще намеря какво да кажа на
I know them well and before the fight I will know what to say to each one of them. I will not tell the same thing to all of them. One competitor will need to be reassured and the other encouraged.
No push.
Последни секунди.
distance. Kikoku. Kikoku. Right there. Swim.
Последни секунди.
Decision. Move away, break away. Go! Move away, move away.
Последни секунди. The winner is Stiliyan Petrov, Bulgaria, световен шампион.
From now on, it's all up to God's will. I have to take care of my health, that's all. I was great. I thank all the people for their support, my family and friends, the coaches and our sponsors from Armats.
How did you make it?
I did it upon my experience in spirit, that's it. Only spirit can be added to my health.
Няма как да го, освен с дух, няма с какво да го засиля.
I was injured before the tournament. I compete for 20 years. I'm on the tatami and on the boxing ring. I have a lot of injuries. I made it only with experience and spirit.
How do you feel now? You're the champion.
I don't understand what's going on. Not yet. Maybe I will realize what I have achieved in a couple of days. But I'm still the same Stiliyan as before, and I'll be the same, I guess.
About the public?
Thank you for the support, it was great. They made me feel Bulgarian and do my best.
What makes the Bulgarian karate so strong?
We're in very good physical shape because we're a mix of different people. This makes us stronger, I believe, both physically and mostly spiritually.
The Bulgarian national team won 12 medals from the first Kyokushin World Championship among men and women in weight categories in Bulgaria. The Bulgarian fighters showed their spirit and mastery in front of the fierce competition of the world elite. The Bulgarian fighters demonstrated that the Bulgarian national team is on the right way, the way to victory.
The fear, it depends how are you going to use it. Yes, it can be a very good ally, but also your worst enemy. Everyone keeps this fear inside and everyone has to overcome it and turn it into motivation. One has to use it and work against it. The true nature of karate may be discovered only through experience. Knowing that, learn never to be afraid of the challenges. Remember, the reward for the confidence, safety and noble heart in martial arts is non-existent.